Welcome to Tarot Time with Misty Tarot, answers for your everyday questions. Coming to you live from the air capital of the world. Call in now, 917-388-4316, to get your question answered on air by Misty. Too shy? You can ask your questions in the chat room or email your questions to emailtarot@yahoo.com before the show. And here she is now, the diva of divination, Misty Tarot.
Good Thursday night, everybody. It's me, Misty Tarot, with a frog in my throat. Excuse me. Hello, it's me, Misty Tarot. Coming to you live, as always, from a beautiful ICT. I have to brag for a second. It was 76 degrees today. I'm just saying. I had to say something. It's 65 right now. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I don't mean to be mean about it, but it was so wonderful to sit outside. I really, really needed it. So you guys can give me a call and cuss me out if you want. 917-388-4316. Of course, you can ask me a question. I'd rather you ask me a question. And I will see what I can do to answer it for you. And you can always ask me right there in a private message or in chat. I have some emails tonight. I've got your go, no go weekend forecast coming up at 29 past the hour. Or, you know, somewhere around then. Depends on who gets on the phones. So, I hope everybody had a wonderful Valentine's Day. I did. It's a nice surprise. Remember, I was, even last year, I'm not a Valentine's Day person. But this year, it was really, really good. And I saw a lot of things, with clients and doing readings and just watching people. And I've just got to say this. It's soapbox time. It's about self-worth. It really, really is. If you love yourself, you're going to be able to love someone else. And it's going to be easy. And it's going to be natural. And you're not going to have to squeeze them to death. And you will be able to trust them. And it's a reflection. It's a reflection, guys. Look in the mirror. If you look at yourself and you say, hey, I like you. And I trust your decisions. And I think you're a strong person and a confident person and a funny person and a beautiful person. Then you're going to be able to look at someone else like that as well. Okay? I've had a lot of why don't he love me calls. And why is he a jerk calls. And all of this. And, we got to learn to walk away when we need to walk away. Sorry. It's true. You can't hold on forever. Okay? If the person's not into you, they're not into you. And calling me and asking me why isn't going to make them into you. I promise. So, everybody needs to work on self-worth. Please. Know that you're worth it. Know that you deserve it. And know that you are great. And people in the chat room are going off on it. Good. Yes, you're great. Good for you. You're worth it. You deserve it. Don't settle for less. And there is a really fine line between, obsession and love. And I'm seeing a lot of obsession going on. So everybody needs to just calm down. Calm down. That's all we gotta do. Calm down. Flow. Let it flow. Love is supposed to flow. Love is supposed to be easy. If love is hard, guess what? It ain't love. So, alright. I'm getting off the soapbox now. Just had to say that. I hope you guys heard me. Alright. Let's start tonight with some emails. And this one is from Miss Anna. It says, hello, why do I always lose my favorite jewelry and it's always the expensive one? Today, it happened while they were out. Oh my goodness. A moon earring. Gone. Whew. Alright. Let's see. Jewelry. I don't think I've ever had this question before. I usually get, like, where is it? But I don't think I've ever gotten the why do I lose it. Okay, well, let's see. Well, basically because you, oh, well, this is different. Okay, so, Anna, your vibrations of your body. Okay, so we all operate off of energy. Ooh, Misty's gonna get hippie. Here, watch out, people. Okay, so your vibrations, your natural energy is so high and so hyper that it's like it pops it out. That actually happened to me last week. It gets rid of it. So it's just something, it's almost like you've gotten to where you channel all the time, or you're in the spirit all the time, or maybe you meditate all the time, you're constantly in prayer, and your body, it's just a way of it like rejecting it and saying it doesn't need to be a part of you. So that's the why. So watch what you're putting on your body. Because metals, crystals, gemstones, things like that, all operate off of different energy levels, different frequencies. And if something like a crystal operates at a higher frequency, you need to take it off. I mean, it's not going to stay on your body. So it's almost like it's leaving your body because it stifles you. Like, you don't need anything on your body. So why don't you just wear like the expensive stuff, not, every day? Because a lot of us are in prayer and meditation every day, and we don't need to wear a lot of jewelry. So why don't you go ahead and just, save it for that dinner or that date or the cocktail thing. I mean, we all like to wear jewelry, but if you're a very spiritual person, which I know you are, you're going to have a hard time keeping jewelry on. I was talking today, and my earrings just started falling out. So, because I had started channeling and seeing things. So just watch that. Also, there's something about your dad. Your dad actually messed with one thing today. And as far as your ring goes, you're asking me about your ring in this letter as well that you lost a month ago. It is still inside the house, and I want you to look over to where your partner, your husband, maybe his work area, or a certain spot where he puts stuff, and look under that. So if he's always putting his stuff on a certain dresser, or if he always goes to a certain part of the house, everybody kind of gravitates to their own corner. So I want you to look at where his mess is. Wherever he leaves his mess, you need to look over there. I'm still being pulled into a corner. So look over in the manly mess side of things. And you're going to find it. You are. It's there. But just watch out for your jewelry and know that I'm getting like a father figure pulling it out, but I'm also getting the fact that you're just operating at a very hyper and higher frequency, and it's just making the jewelry kind of melt off of you. So if you don't want to lose it, don't wear it. Don't wear it, rather. Okay. Here is a question from Lady Liza. And it says, okay, so what does this year hold for Mark and I? Let's see. You and Mark for the next year. A lot of creativity, a lot of moving forward, self-control. This is a year about self-control. And this is a year about getting through things with a different attitude. It's almost like a coming of age year for you both. So that's a good thing. A lot of higher level cards for this year. Making things manifest. Getting things lined up like they should be. Also, it's just the recognition of you two being one, not you two and 5 other people, and you've got to take care of this person too because it's grandma. No, it's you two, and what you guys need to do to get through life. And actually, I see a move. So 10 months from now, I see you moving, and I do feel like it's going to be out of state. It'll be on Mark's end, and it'll be really good for the both of you. So remember, it's you two. It's not you and the whole family. It's you guys. So just deal with that. You need to deal with that. All right, let's get into a private message, and then I'll get to the phone lines. And where's my chat screen? Okay. So this says, I have a new man in my life and just wondered how that looks at this point. How exciting. Fun, fun, fun. Let's see what's going on with the new man. Yeah, it's both of you are kind of coming from a place of, you know, there's just some painful things that have happened in the past for the both of you. Not because of the other, it's you know, it's a mutual thing, and this is what's happened in your life. So there's wounds that you both can relate to. And you guys just find favor in each other. But it's still in a stage that's awkward. And there's not a whole lot of balance there, but there is taking action. There is trying to find out what's going on with it. I'm not going to answer if it's going to last or not. The reason why I'm not going to answer that is because it could. You guys are in a kind of a, it's like you're walking on a balance beam right now. And it's just a little shaky, and you guys are trying to find your balance, like I was saying, and there's no really reason for you to even be looking at that at this point. It's too soon for you to be asking that. I don't want you to have any preconceived notions about this. I want you to just enjoy this moment. I want you to be present, and I want you to just enjoy it, because there's a lot of great qualities that you both have in each other. And there's not any heartaches, there's not any taking advantage of, there's none of that stuff. There's no backstabbing. You guys are still kind of wet with this, okay? So I'm not going to answer that. But I like it so far. I think it's really cool. I think you guys are pretty good for each other, and I want you to not worry about it and let it go. You know, just let it flow and be happy. Because he's a pretty cool dude. I like him. I like him a lot. So just flow. Don't hang on. Don't become obsessed. Don't read it too much into it. See, and my fear is if I tell you, you know, no, it's only going to last like, 2 months, that she'd say, oh, well, forget it then. And you'd call him up right now and say, hey, Misty Tarot says. And I don't want that. You need to experience what's happening with this. So keep going. Okay, hello. I'm trying to manifest something by March 4th. Will I be successful? Okay. March 4th. Yes. Very successful. You're not trying. So you take that out of your vocabulary. You're doing. You really are doing. You're visualizing, you're breathing, you're meditating, you're praying. You have made it a habit to think about it. You've trained your brain, your subconscious. You're thinking about it as if it is done. As Dr. Dyer would say, you're thinking from the end, which is perfect. And like I say, you already are, you already have, you've already done it. You're just now taking the steps to get you there. So yes, you will be successful. And it's going to be really, really good. Like, better than you can even imagine. So, yeah. Manifesting. It's working. It's working. You might need to write a book about that. Or email me. let me know what it is. Because I don't want to say. And, you're working hard at this. Like, I'm breaking out into a sweat. You're working so hard. Yeah, you're going to be great. Keep working on it. Because it needs to be now. It does. It needs to be now. And that's a good point. If it comes up now, like you're saying March 4th, okay, well, that's a few weeks away. It could happen tomorrow because that's how powerful you're becoming in this whole manifestation that the law of attraction thing that you're doing. So don't sit there and go, no. I said March 4th if it comes up tomorrow. No, if it comes up tomorrow, take it. Because then that means you're ready. And don't doubt what God is putting in front of you. Because that's when things start going really, really bad. All right. Let's get to the phone lines. And I'm going to take a Skype call. Good evening. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How are you tonight?
I am well. How are you?
I'm fabulous. What can I do for you?
Actually, I'm calling in regards to a job interview that I went to about maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
And I'm at a point now where I don't want to jump into anything. I really want to get my options. But the company keeps calling me.
Okay.
And they want to speak with me, but I'm not sure if this is where I want to go.
Okay. So you want to look into it and see if this is something you should even consider?
Absolutely.
Okay. Go with your first instinct. Your instinct is to not jump into it, right?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. You're right. You're right about it. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I almost feel like they draw you in this company, and then they just really treat their people kind of badly.
Okay.
And leave them high and dry. And you would be better off not a part of that company and not settling.
Good. That's what I felt when I went in for the interview.
Yeah.
This isn't where I want to be, and this is the first time that I've actually gone with my gut instinct.
Good. Well, you did really good there. And you still have, there's still chances. It's not like it's your only opportunity out there. You're a very grounded person. Know that in your heart. Know that you always have opportunities open to you, and that you really do. You need to continue to listen to your gut on this. So, and you're going to, in like 3.5 weeks, you're going to have another opportunity for something else, and that's where you can actually sit there and go, I might like this one.
Oh, good. Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said before, I never, I'm at the point now where I am not jumping into anything that does not feel right for me.
Exactly, and you shouldn't be. You don't have to. You don't have to compromise. And the opportunity that's coming up is actually more firm. I just want to say, like, it's more solid of a company.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my dear.
You're welcome, honey. You have a wonderful weekend.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So what we got to do, go with your gut, people. Go with your gut. I don't care. We are the only creatures on the face of the earth that don't listen to our gut or our instinct. I do. But not a lot of people do. So if you see Misty Tarot running, guess what you need to be doing? Not standing around looking, going, what's she running from? No, you need to run. Because if I'm running, there's a problem. You can trust that. All right, let's go to Arizona. Good evening, Arizona.
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Christina.
Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm doing so. I'm trying to grasp something that information that I just got on Monday or Tuesday. I was with somebody for 4 years, and we did break up. I broke up with him. We did talk again, and he had met somebody. And they've been living together for 3 months. They've known each other for 4. And he proposed to her. And I just want to know why or what.
what that is.
Yeah, because he just came to my house 2 weeks ago, and I pretty much told him, you need to decide which direction your life is in chaos right now, and I'm not going to put myself in that.
Exactly.
So he's like, I don't love her. I know that I don't. But I'm like, then you need to really decide. And then I hear he's going to get married.
Yeah. And it's just, it's a cover-up. It's just covering it up. You know, he messed up and all of this stuff. He had some things with you. He had of course, the history with you, and it should have been. That's the direction it should have gone with you. And it didn't. So the next chick that walks around, boom, moving in, boom, getting married, to try to cover up what he should have already done. Also, is there a chance she could be pregnant?
Well, she's young enough, yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah. So, I kind of feel like...
Is she pregnant, or is she going to become pregnant?
Well, I kind of feel like she is.
And they know already.
Yeah, but, it's very early. Very, very early. And he's looking at it like, okay, well, it's just something that needs to be done. I need to make the sacrifice. I need to do it.
Okay.
So he trapped himself.
Do you see them getting married then?
Yeah. I do. And I do.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
sooner, I'm sure, than later, right?
It's moving really quickly there. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So do we want to see
for
for you?
I can see why his family's not too happy, because he already has 2 boys, and it's chaos with that.
Oh yeah. Are they young?
No, she is, but he's not, and his kids have gone through so much, and he has. Well, can you verify? Is there addictions involved?
Is there a what?
Addictions, drug use.
Going on in this relationship?
Yeah, with him.
No. I see him being kind of clean. I see that going into the past. I don't see that here.
I'm just a little surprised because 2 weeks ago he's like pouring out his heart, and now all of a sudden he's getting married.
Yeah, no.
We were together 4 years. This lady's been with him 4 months. Just
4 months is enough time to, I think there's some other things going on. I do think she's pregnant. I don't think there's drug abuse. I just think that he's trying to make the switch. Obviously you guys broke up, and it was, okay, all of a sudden I'm ready for marriage and everything, and the next chick that walked along, that's what happened. So, and that's the life he's going to have, and that's going to be okay for him. It's going to be mediocre, and it'll be fine, and it's not for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's really true. Not the one for you.
Well, and then there was financial issues. He was being sued for a lot of money, and I didn't want to be part of it. Maybe that's selfish on my part, but...
Yeah, so do we want to look
at... a lot of money.
Do we want to look at you now?
I'm sorry?
Do we want to look at you? Do we want to see what's coming in for you?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So things are going to be much better for you. How long has he been gone? 4 months?
Since last June, so what, 8 months maybe?
Oh, 8 months? Oh, okay, yeah. He so wasn't the one for you. And look, I'm not going to sit here and say it's not going to hurt. And I'm also not going to say that he's not going to come back, let's say, in another week and try to pull what he did a few weeks ago again. Okay, he's going to keep having weak moments. Okay, because 4 years, that's a habit. So he's going to, every time they get into a fight or every time, something happens that he doesn't like, he's going to come back to you and try to, pour his heart out again. But here's the thing, you've got to stay away from him because your life is so much happier without this one element. Things are smoother without the drama. Things are smoother without him.
So true.
Okay? You need to concentrate on that. All he is a body. He has nothing over you. He holds nothing to you. You are better. You are more self-determined than you've ever been. You're more confident than you have been. You feel better about yourself. Everything's kind of sunny where you are. And here's the thing. You got more money coming in for you. You've also got a guy that's waiting to walk into your life that is more of a sensitive type person, someone that doesn't mind sharing who he is with another and talking about emotions without being, overwhelming, sensitive, or possessive or things like that. So there's really great things coming for you. Just stay away from this. 8 months, yeah, that's long enough to break the habit. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's getting easier. It just was a little shocking. It's like, what?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your confirmation. And everything you've told me so far has been so dead on. So I will take this to heart because back in November I had a reading with you and everything you said was so true. You told me he'd be coming on in December and I'll be damned if he didn't.
Here he comes.
Yeah. And so you told me he'd be pouring his emotions out, wanting to see which side was better, but that something was going to come.
Yeah.
So I totally trust you. So thank you so much, and thank you for helping all of us out there.
Oh, you're
and
so
giving
welcome.
us your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye. Yeah. When somebody does that, there's something wrong. 9 times out of 10, there's something wrong. But her cards are they're really great without this dude. Her self-worth. Here we go. Watch out. I'm getting ready to get back on the soapbox. The self-worth in her is amazing. And I can see it in her cards. Yeah, she had a weak moment. Yeah. 4 years. That's a long time. But you're more important. Trust me. You're more important. So we gotta love ourselves before we can love somebody else. Just the way it is.